Hello YouTube, this is Kaito JR here, and I'm here to do another Ajin Discussion video. This time, I'm going to be discussing about the fact that, like, Takeshi Kotobuki, you all remember him, right? Yeah, he's that kid who escaped from prison so he can go and meet up with Sato and go to that meeting place over there to decide what they're going to do next for Ajin rights. However, Takeshi, he did went to the fake meeting, not the real meeting though, just the fake one. Then he overheard some other Ajins talking through their IBMs, and yeah, Takeshi kind of got discouraged because some IBMs were having a conversation that, oh hey, are you going to be going to that real meeting place with Sato and stuff like that? Yeah, probably not. Sounds like a drag, but I'm not even going to be going there. I'll just forget about it. And Takeshi kind of heard over this and was like, you know what? Yeah, they're probably right. I'm just going to go back to prison. Yeah, but that's why I don't understand. Like, why the hell did he return back to prison? I mean, he even regretted that he shouldn't even broke out in the first place. So yeah, I mean, well, yeah, he regretted this when he was being beaten up by those thugs who were trying to, like, beat him up so they can try to find out how, like, Takeshi escaped, because obviously they don't know Takeshi is an Ajin. If they knew, then they would just tell the guards and like, oh yeah, he's an Ajin, and that's how he escaped. But I mean, they didn't do that because they didn't know. Yeah, Takeshi, he pretty much just kept this like a secret. I mean, yeah, after once Kaito, like, saved Takeshi from being beaten up by those thugs. Of course, I mean, Kaito didn't know like Takeshi wasn't a human being; he was an Ajin. But yeah, I mean, Kaito just still helped Takeshi out. Takeshi appreciated that, and he just helped Kaito out. Return the favor, use his IBM to save Kaito, because Kaito was about to get killed by these thugs who were about to choke him to death. I mean, we saw this in the anime and the manga as well. However, in the manga, it was a lot more quicker. I mean, of course, when there's a fight in anime, they're gonna extend it more than it was in the manga, because it's actually a fight, so they would want to expand upon that even more, because more people would probably like the anime if they see more fights, if they last longer. So yeah, but yeah, most of the fights don't really last too long in the manga compared to the anime, and sometimes they even add some fights that aren't ever seen in the anime, like some of the yeah, because you know how season 4 is mostly filler. After that, yeah, like most of those fights after like around season 4, after season 4 episode, sorry, yeah, so after season 2, yeah, there isn't even a season 3. Like, I don't want to say season 4. Yeah, sorry. After season 2 episode 4, yeah, that's when it trails off into filler, and all those fights are just filler. Like, they are not in the manga at all. They probably never will be, to be honest with all of you. So, yeah, I mean, Takeshi, he just decided to go back to prison. I mean, that's kind of an odd thing to do. I mean, you think it's weird because why would Takeshi like decide like imprisonment over freedom? You think, I mean, his IBM represents freedom, because you know how his IBM has like wings, like the wings of freedom, like from Attack on Titan, another manga I review on my channel. Yeah, you think it's kind of like ironic in that sense that yeah, he has the wings of freedom with his IBM. Yeah, he decides to go back in prison where he's not free. He just in there like a slave. He doesn't get really paid at all. Obviously, he just does work, goes to sleep, wakes up, does more work. I guess pulls some weeds. But yeah, I mean, when Kaito, of course, like once Kaito heard that like hey, Nagai was in trouble, of course we saw Kai just asking Takeshi, all right, Takeshi, I need you to use to help me like bust out these walls, like, well, not bust out, just fly over them. Like, I need your IBM to do that for me. But yeah, I mean, in the anime we saw Takeshi go with Kaito, but that was filler, like I said. But yeah, in the canon of the manga, Takeshi never left. He just gave Kaito his flying ghost, and just Kaito just took it and just flew over the walls with it. And then after that he went to fly all the way to where K was at, so with Sato fighting him, of course, and then Kai getting shot in the back of his nape. So yeah, that kind of sucks there. He's currently in comatose state right now. And yeah, Takeshi just decided to stay back. I mean, can you imagine if Takeshi went with Kaito? Yeah, he could have met Kei Nagai at, actually, just to let you all know, Takeshi has never actually met Kei. He's heard of it, he saw it on the news, but he's never actually met Kei face to face, and Kei Nagai doesn't know about Takeshi in the canon of the manga. Like I said, I know both Kei and Takeshi talk in the anime, but that has never happened in the canon of the manga. So yeah, I mean, those two characters have never met, so don't look too much into that, because those two characters don't have a relationship with each other. I mean, Takeshi, I guess he doesn't really speak or think really highly of Kei, because he kind of abandoned Kaito, which Takeshi has became friends with Kaito, or Kai, whatever you want to call him, during their time in prison. So yeah, he kind of, but still, I mean, Kaito like really cares about Kei a lot, despite the fact that Kei kind of abandoned him. And Kaito actually, it was revealed in chapter 69 that Kaito always thought Kei wasn't like, he didn't have it in him. Like, nah, there's no way Kei would just abandon me. I mean, he's got like, Kei's not like strong enough to go on his own. But yeah, of course, Kei just took Kaito's bike and then just left. And then yeah, again, Kaito's like, huh. So I guess Kei does have some backbone after all. Oh, interesting. Yeah, then of course we see Kai just walk in the back row, just alone with his shirt off because it was so freaking hot. Yeah, that was like a thing Kei was complaining about too, how it was so hot. Like during his, when Kei like took Kai's bike and then just tried to drove all the way to Sato. Yeah, that was when Kei was like complaining about how hot it was. That was the same time we saw Kaito just. Of course, this part was cut off from the anime. Of course, yeah, even though it was canon, but yeah, they cut off in the anime, I guess, because of time constraint. But yeah, I mean, Kai. We do see him after that. We see him like walking alongside of a back road, just alone by himself with his shirt off because yeah, like I just said, he was hot. It was too hot, so he was sweating a lot. We saw him in the manga sweating like right. He's like, oh man, it's gonna take a while for me to walk all the way back home. I'm doing Kei. Yeah. So, but yeah, he was really impressed that Kei went on his own, but he was just kind of. I guess he was a little mad that maybe he didn't have his bike, but I think he just forgave Kei after once he was sent to prison. I guess he was captured by that's another thing. We never saw Kaito get captured by the police and then thrown into prison, into juvenile hall. So yeah, that's another thing. Like, I mean, we don't even know how Takashi himself went into prison. Yeah, I mean that's like the point of the video right here. Like why Takashi decided to go back to prison even though he escape, even though he can escape at any time. Like he went to go to that fake meeting to meet up with Sato, but that didn't. He just decided to go back because it was too much of a drag. Like, yeah, so that was his reasoning, and yeah, so it's weird. It really is weird. Like Takashi just decided to stay in prison. I don't know for what. I mean, he could just go out and just be free, but I mean, freedom is extremely important for all of us. So you think Takashi would choose freedom over imprisonment, but no, that's not the case here. But yeah, I mean. It is the case for Kai because he definitely wants to get out and help out Kei and that guy because he can't help Kei if he's stuck in prison though. I mean, yeah, he got shot in the back of his neck, and I guess Kai was a lot safer in prison than anywhere else. Maybe maybe Takashi was just afraid that he might get caught by the government, by the Japanese government, and then made into I guess the fourth like publicly discovered Ajin in Japan. So maybe that's why Takashi just decided to all right, look. I'm just going to just lay low in prison where it's safe, where no one's gonna like expect that there's any Ajins here. So I should be just safe and sound here. I'm just gonna stay here with my IPM, and yeah, I'll just get beat up by prisoners, my fellow prison mates. But whatever. I mean, I could just kill them anytime I want with my IPM. That doesn't really matter. I mean, if they become too much of a bother to me, I'll just wipe them out and that's it. But yeah, Kai. He did, like I said, he didn't know that Takashi was an Ajin, so he just helped him out anyways and got himself. He got his own like ass kicked by these thugs. So yeah, that was a thing there that Takashi got Kai out of. And but yeah, like I said, like, we don't know why Takashi decided to like stay in prison. I mean, I get like the idea, but maybe Takashi was a delinquent himself, but he doesn't really seem the type. He seems really calm to be a delinquent. But I mean, I guess some delinquents are calmer than others. Like some Japanese delinquents, definitely. I mean, we mostly know Japanese delinquents as like these fist-to-fist fighters that we see in anime. I mean, even in real life, I think. Yeah. That's pretty much a Japanese delinquent. I think of it in my mind like a lot. So I mean, let's see. Yeah, because like I say, we don't know exactly why. It wasn't confirmed or revealed why Takashi went to prison. Like I said, maybe he was like a Japanese delinquent or just like a mild version of that. And then he probably did something bad with maybe a group of friends or just by himself. Possibly a group of friends, but we don't know if Takashi was in like some sort of group or gang, whatever. And then maybe he did something bad, or I mean. I can't imagine that Takashi will get the idea to, okay, I'll just get myself arrested and I'll be safe in prison. Because, like, no one's going to expect that I am an Ajin who just stays in prison. Yeah, because like, the way the guards, like, talk about Takashi didn't seem like me. You think they would mention that, okay, Takashi, he just came in here and just said, hey, can you arrest me? I don't want to be free, just arrest me, please. Yeah, so, yeah, I don't think Takashi was like that. I don't think the guards also made it out to be like that too. I think Takashi did something like bad, maybe stole something or maybe killed someone. And they expected that it was Takashi. They just kept him in juvenile hall just for the time being until they could figure out if it was Takashi or not. But yeah, we don't know for sure. We also don't know why Takashi just like I said decided to stay in prison though. I mean, despite the fact that he has his IBM with wings that could fly at any time, but like I said, he did that one time to go to the fake meeting with Sato, but then he just returned after he just found out like, yeah, it's gonna be a drag. I mean, it would probably be better if he, I guess, joined up with Sato and just, stay free, became like a main character on Sato's side of things. But now he just decided to go back into prison, like I just said, and stay with Kai and just, meet up with Kaito there for like the first time ever. So yeah, I think that's all I want to discuss about with this video. Just comment down in the comment section below if you have any ideas why the Takeshi kotobuki decided to return to prison, despite the fact that like he has an IBM that literally embodies what freedom is all about, to fly, to be free, like the wings of freedom. Yeah, so just comment down in the comment section below if you have any ideas upon that. But yeah, that's the end of the video, everybody. Thanks for watching, and bye.